Kardashian pulls up on her man, y'all. Tamar Braxton's family is giving her man the side eye, and LeBron James is the man, honey, okay? All of this and more on a new episode of Gossip with Cutie. Honeybees, it's your girl, your Judy, your boy, Gabe, aka Cutie from Keeping It G, and you are watching an all-new episode of Gossip with Cutie. Thank y'all so much for watching my channel. If you love what you see, you already know what you gotta do, y'all. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell for more videos and more tea with me, honey, okay? To kick things off, Tamar and David may be on a rocky road after Tamar was admitted to the hospital. So Tamar's actually watching David's true intentions after the 911 call was released because of the fact that the family feels that he's more concerned with the network's issues rather than what's really going on with her. So sources state that David is heavily involved in Tamar's business and decisions and is more worried about how he's going to be portrayed on the new show coming up with Tamar Get Your Life than how she is herself. They state that his behavior with production and Tamar is pretty alarming, and he wanted to be extremely involved and wanted to be on camera way more than the way that he said that he wanted to be in the beginning. Production state that David constantly acted like he wanted to be behind the scenes and not on camera, but when production started, his ass wanted to be all up in the camera, honey, okay? Even when he wasn't scheduled to be filmed, his ass made it as far as the fact that he made sure that he was involved and showed up for filming some sort of way. They state that he wanted it to be more like the David and Tamar show, because if you remember, Tamar and Vince had a nice little show. That was my shit. They add that when he wasn't there, he was calling her, stressing her out, moving Tamar's focus out of the way of filming, which was horrible, okay? Just a distraction. Production spills more tea and state that David was pissed at the way that he was portrayed on the trailer because they showed how he really was in the scenes with him yelling at people in production named Sammy and also telling Tamar how to handle certain situations. They state that he didn't expect to really come off like that. I mean, if you're really doing a reality show, David, and this is your reality, they're gonna show it. If you're a forceful, put your foot down, yelling type of guy, you best believe they gonna show that shit, okay? Now that we hear the production side of everything that's really going on, and to be honest, now that we know, or at least I know, that Mona Scott is someone that is in production, do we really believe that the reason why that she allegedly attempted suicide is due to production? Or is it just because of the fact that she's just overwhelmed with everything? Honestly, I think it's number two, y'all. I honestly feel like that Tamar is just really just overwhelmed with life and everything that's going on and everything that she's been going through. I mean, did y'all see the parts of the sneak peek that was shown last week? You pretty much see that this is the reason why that she's doing this reality show is to show her truth and, in her words, come back from where she came from and how she was portrayed on Braxton Family Values.
A lot of people don't understand losing everything means you lose everything, including yourself. I just decided to take matters into my own hands and create my own fairy tale. I mean, it worked for Cinderella, it worked for Snow White, it worked for Pretty Woman, you know. It's a classic story that never loses. And I'm determined not to give up on myself. So I'm not. So here I am.
Low key, in my opinion, the relationship with her and David, I feel like that shit was kind of rushed, but I mean, I was low-key happy for her. I did tend to see and notice, however, in the end of the Braxton Family Values with scenes with David, I thought that he was on camera a little bit too much when he said that he didn't want to be. And I questioned it at first because I was like, is he doing it for himself or is Tamar forcing him to do it? I am so glad that Tamar is doing much better because according to reports, she's actually in a mental facility and she's been transferred over to a mental facility. But girl, if you gotta leave your man so you can work on yourself, self-love is the best love, honey, okay? Period. WeTV just released a statement saying that the show, Get Your Life, is actually going to be postponed until September 10th. Not another people's postponement. They done post this like the third time, child. I mean, it's this time I guess it's for her well good. Before it was because of the people's corona. I mean, but I'm sure they're filming what's going on right now. They should have kept it for Thursday. I mean, you know, just kept filming and everything would have just been unfolding. But maybe I'm just being selfish, you know. I'm just trying to watch new shows. I'm tired of watching the same shit all the damn time. With Real Housewives of Potomac new season coming up this Sunday on Bravo TV, Gizelle Bryant actually spoke exclusively with the Jasmine Brand to talk about colorists, diversity with Housewives franchise, and also her love life. Gizelle explains that because she was a lighter skin complexion, her daughters actually would tell their friends that her mom is white. And one day when they told her that, she was absolutely shocked, as she should. She stated that the children and her children were actually taking it as a perspective as white being a color rather than it being a race. When she corrected her kids and she told them the real thing, she also let them know, hey, listen, you tell them kids that you told them that your mama's black, honey, okay? I mean, honestly, I'm sure that that's really hard for kids with mothers or fathers with a lighter skin complexion because they may be darker, so they always wonder if they are black or white. She states as they got older, she explained to them that colorism within the black community, which she states that she hated because we as a black community, we have so much to deal with and hate and infighting is unnecessary. In regards to the People's Housewives, however, she states that with there only being 2 Black Housewives franchises, she said if it wasn't for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, there would be no Real Housewives of Potomac.
Let's keep it 100. There's, I think, 7 housewife franchises. There's 2 that are black. Mm-hmm. I think that, you know, I've said several times that if Atlanta was not successful, Potomac would not be here. And we clear on that, you know. Okay. But Atlanta was successful. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you, NeNe. Thank you, Candy. Portia, all of them. I think they're fantastic. So I think that they are realizing that Black people don't just come in one box. We're not the same. So there is an interest to see a lot of different personalities and Black people that come from different walks of life. I think they're now realizing, oh, there's an interest in seeing that. So I think they're getting it. Yes.
He's absolutely right. Okay, I agree. If it wasn't for Atlanta, Potomac wouldn't be here. They started it, okay? And when Potomac started, in my opinion, I didn't think it really clicked at first, okay? But then throughout the seasons, it got better and better, in my opinion. So go Gizelle for paying homage when homage is due, honey, okay? She also states that she may be reuniting with her ex-husband and my pastor Tamar Braxton, okay?
Do we see marriage on the table again?
It's not off the table by any means. You know, there's a lot of other things that need to be, you know, my kids are in high school at this point. I'm not moving my children out of high school. So yes, when, I don't know.
Come on, love, okay? Giving me green leaf. Church love, honey, okay? I'm happy that they were able to work things out because, you know, he done cheated. He done came back faithful. Yes! LeBron James is actually putting his money where his mouth is and is committing to $100,000 to the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition to help felons receive their constitutional right to vote. Yes, honey, okay? LeBron just announced this on his Twitter account with the link of the Florida Restoration Coalition site, stating that this is a fight about their constitutional right to vote being denied, for the prisoners' vote being denied. So according to the Tampa Bay Times, the funds that he is giving is actually going to help felons pay for their court-ordered financial obligations that stop them from completing all the terms of their sentences after they are out of jail. Listen, I'm here for it, honey, okay? We need to have people expand our voices for people that can't vote, and due to the fact of the mistakes that they made in their past. They honestly should have that right to vote if they want to, because there's niggas out here that ain't voting and they got the right, okay? I would say, I was one of those niggas, okay? I'm here for LeBron that is using his voice for civil rights and even for the voice of justice as well, because if y'all didn't see, last Thursday during the press conference after a scrimmage in Dallas with the Cowboys, LeBron spoke and demanded for justice for Breonna Taylor and demanded for those cops that still didn't get locked up to get locked the fuck up, okay? Well, he didn't say the fuck up, but he said it in nicer words, okay? Check this out.
Us as the NBA and us as the players, me as one of the leaders of this league, I want her family to know, and I want the state of Kentucky to know that we feel for it and we want justice. And that's what it's all about. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And this is a wrong situation that's going on in my eyes and it's in a lot of other eyes, not only here in America, but I bet in the world as well.
Rihanna seems to have picked her side when it comes to the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. And she is team hot girl, honey, okay? Real hot girl shit. During Megan's recovery process, Rihanna's actually sent her a really cute Savage Fenty lingerie little setup, honey, okay? With a note to Megan having her back throughout her recovery process. And Megan returned it back with a thank you with her rocking the lingerie so effortlessly, honey, okay? Just looking bad on IG. And I am here for it, okay? Now, speculations around social media are now stating that the Savage Fenty is actually dropping Drea as an ambassador after her comments about the Megan and Tory situation, saying that she wants to get shot in the foot for love, as we discussed in our last episode last week. It actually does seem like they actually still may be working together, because I was just on her page yesterday and Drea still has those pictures up with her in the lingerie being an ambassador, so... But listen, I'm here for women empowering each other and supporting each other, honey, okay? So go reread, okay? Where that album at? Kim Kardashian finally decided to pull up on her man Kanye earlier this week, and it doesn't seem like that things ended up too nice, honey, okay? TMZ broke the story that Kim went to go see Kanye in his home in Wyoming after his rant in South Carolina and on Twitter and everywhere else that he decided to rant at, and then he decided to apologize afterwards to Kim. Photos have actually been released with the both of them in a car at the People's Wendy's. They decide to get them a junior cheeseburger, okay? But during getting a junior cheeseburger, they were having an intense conversation and discussion, and pictures were seen with Kim getting a little emotional. We see her crying a little river. Kanye was probably cursing her the fuck out, honey, okay? Kim was probably breaking down, and honestly, I'm sure we're going to see it in September on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's been actually told that Kim made her way back to LA without Kanye, so I guess we'll see how things ended up. Now, Kanye is still trying to run for president, and he's gotten more people on his team that is more political than him. Nigga, so why you trying to be president if you don't know what you know what? Never mind. Anyway, Kanye Kanye is adding more people to his team so that they will help navigate him to get more ballots in more states. So his team actually state that they are also hiring more people and volunteers on his team. And they also are getting contracted third-party organizations to assist him with spreading the campaign awareness. It's also been told that their main focus right now at the moment is to get as many ballots as possible for the remaining states for Kanye. Child, I guess, okay? Listen, you want to be president with no real political knowledge, yet another damn celebrity or another person trying to run for our country and trying to run our country that don't really know what they doing, child. Just annoying. Can I just move to an island or somewhere out of the country? Like, this country is really, at this point, it's making my ass itch, bitch. Okay? My ass is itching. Okay. Now, Mama Leaks has finally spilled some tea about her position with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, NeNe actually hopped on Instagram Live on Wednesday to finally speak on her position with Bravo TV and how she's actually been treated for the last couple of years. Check this out.
What's going on, da-da-da-da-da. So, I'm still in a holding pattern. Let me start there. And I also want to be able to say that it's not me, it's them. Every single season, when it ends, for at least the last 3 to 4 seasons, I have been dealing with this, going back and forth. It's not me, it's them. I know a lot of people think it's me. NeNe holds out to the last minute. NeNe's holding out. That is not NeNe. NeNe is not doing that. A negotiation does take time, but I can't move their pens any faster than they move them themselves. I can't make their emails work. There's been a lot of talk on both sides about issues. Every single last 3 years, there's so much issues with NeNe, and I don't know why. There's a lot of different things coming from the other side.
She continues to discuss that maybe the reason why Bravo is being so reluctant on signing the papers of her actually starting to be on the show of this season is because of the fact that they actually had issues with NeNe in the past. So Bravo actually is allegedly saying that they are upset with her calling herself the HBIC and the Queen, which I'm completely confused about because I'm like, are you going to be saying the same thing to Teresa from Real Housewives of New Jersey or Vicky Goldridge from the Real Housewives of Orange County, who both have said that they are queens and HBICs for their cities and their franchises?
One of the things I know that was said was that, let me think of something. I know they told me about 3 or 4. There's been a lot of things, but one of the issues that we have addressed is that the other side said to my side that she calls herself a queen, the HBIC, and quite frankly, we are tired of hearing that. Oh, well, I am a queen. I am Greg's queen. I am Brent's queen. I am Bryson's queen, and I am a black queen. So you won't be not hearing that anytime soon. I will continue to say I'm a queen because I am.
I'm smelling a little bit of white privilege here, but let's carry on. She also mentions that the incident of when she pulled the producer's shirt in that scene of the closet, honey, okay, she fucked that nigga up. But she was basically saying that was also a reason why that they didn't mess with her. But again, she mentioned Teresa, but you don't really know Teresa's contract and what happened with her.
I was told that I hit one of the producers, and they could have prosecuted me for that if they wanted to. Well, they showed the tape to everybody who was watching. I never hit any producer. it was my camera guy. I grabbed his t-shirt and his t-shirt tore. So I think everybody knows that. He's a huge guy. You can go find him and interview him if you want to and ask him if NeNe ever put her hands on him. And I did not. I grabbed his t-shirt and I pulled his t-shirt, which made it tear. Now, I wonder would they prosecute Teresa from New Jersey when she pushed Andy down at the reunion? You wonder if they had that same conversation with her. I was curious about that. I wonder if they had that conversation with her. Yeah.
She also talks about the whole reunion situation and how Bravo told her that Yavanna wasn't going to be filming no more. So honestly, for what I'm hearing right now is a whole bunch of white privilege, honey, okay? I mean, in my opinion, I just hear a whole bunch of, okay, you can't do this, but they can. NeNe continues to say that Bravo is actually stopping her coins and her bag from other networks and shows. So Bravo basically just blackballed her. I mean, I'm kind of confused because she's on shows like TBS and on E! So what bag is she exactly talking about?
Up until recent, and I don't have any problem talking about them sharing my contracts and everything, because and the things and the emails that when these conversations were starting, how these opportunities just disappeared. You know, look, everybody has the right to be able to have a livelihood and to be able to work without opportunities being taken away from them. So if this is not the place for me to work, I'm fine with that. I can carry on and go somewhere else. Just don't stop my opportunities in other places. So that's what I would really like.
With everything that she said just now, do you think that she's going to be coming back on the show, child? This is a lot. But then again, if she wasn't on the show, I mean, I feel like she's probably going to create her own show because of the fact we still love her and we still want to see NeNe. So she got to come back some way, somehow, somewhere. Okay? She got to come back. So that's going to be it this week, y'all, of Gossip with Cutie. Make sure y'all go ahead and put your opinions and y'all views down below, because y'all already know I love to hear what you got to say. And don't forget to stay safe, y'all, and like, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. Cutie out!